Now Clark, brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just exerting his authority out there.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Reggie Jackson is really strong and athletic. Excellent driver and finisher, especially when working off the pick and roll.
Brooklyn making some changes. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Allen Anderson. Bogdanovich comes in for Brown. And it's Williams in for Jarrett Jack. And so it's Detroit with the ball. 9-point game. Outside Jennings. That's good.
Brandon Jennings.
Jennings has got 20. And Jackson, a good three-point shooter at Boston College. But it seems, Steve, he's still adjusting to the NBA three-point range.
Well, last year he shot about 3 of them per game, Kevin. Made a little more than a third of his attempts. So he needs to shoot a better percentage from the corners in particular. But, you know, as a ball handler, he's a good setup man, good assist man, really good all-around guard.
Nets leading by 7.
Should probably use a little clock here.
Yep, make this the very last possession.
Well, now they're just going to town on him.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
Here's Williams. They've got Brook Lopez. Deron Williams out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Young. And it's Jefferson in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Williams passes to Young. It's Jefferson outside. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Goes back up. Kicks it to Monroe. Back to Drummond. And he goes in for the dunk.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
If he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now here's Williams. Shot clock at 6. And there's the pass to Young. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Thaddeus Young, a face-up 4-man. A lot more of a driver, but trying to develop his three-point shot. In fact, last season, a career high in attempts from long range, and he made them at a pretty respectable rate.
And Young, really a solid three-point shooter from straight on last season. Good form, even with a somewhat slow trigger. If he can knock that shot down, he becomes a nightmare to defend because we know he can get to the bucket.
Drummond sets the screen for Jennings. Drummond dishes to Monroe. Drummond with a screen on Williams. It's Jennings with the drive. Rebound, Brooklyn. And Young, in his 8th season, still just 26 years of age.
Yeah, room to grow. I mean, if he develops that three-point shot, gets a little stronger on the boards, I think he has a chance to become one of the best face-up 4s in the league.
Nobody near Williams. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for them.
But it has to translate, Clark, if they're going to cut into this lead. They've got to convert those boards into points.
And that one's good. Pistons trailed by 12. And Monroe, the bucket on the assist from Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Williams. Outside Jefferson. Here's Bogdanovich. Hands it from downtown. And And the Nets lead by 13. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Jeletovic is checked in. And Detroit with a change here, too. Jackson, he's checked in for Brandon Jennings. Williams attacking. Can't hit. And Detroit the other way now.
Very tough when you have that good of a look. The defense caught a break there because he missed.
Nets leading by 13. Here's Bogdanovich. Good. Bogdanovich has got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. It's on Thaddeus Young. Mason Plumlee's checked in for the Nets. Well, you talk about the financial commitment by the Brooklyn Nets. Last year's starting line was the highest paid in NBA history.
Well, to a man, they all made well over $10 million, Kevin. I mean, Joe Johnson was over $20 million, and boy, that's a lot of cheese to be coughing up to those guys, but it is what it is.
Monroe's shot is good.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
And Williams, here we go. Can't get it to go.
Yeah, trying to put a little mustard on the hot dog there. That was just convert the shot. Come on.
Butler kicks to Drummond. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Williams passes to Young. Back to Williams. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
This is what this team is all about right here. They're forcing their way inside and having a lot of success. That's their identity. They're a pounded inside team, and that's what they're showing us.
The Nets making a switch here. Johnson's checked in.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
And it's sent back by Drummond. Meeks dishes to Jackson. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's foul number 2 for him. Brooklyn leading by 11. Johnson outside. Young with no one around. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Without question, Darren Williams displaying his skills today.
He's on fire. And they needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Changes for Brooklyn. Clark comes in for Young. And Jarrett Jack has subbed in for Williams. So for the Pistons, a moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on Stan Van Gundy's huddle. He's not pleased with the careless turnovers offensively, saying, listen, we've got to get shots. It's as simple as that. We have to play smart and value the basketball. Kevin, did it sink in?
There's the triple. Prince misses.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
And it's Clark in the corner. He dishes it to Plumlee. That's good. And the Nets lead by 15.
Nice touch near the hoop.
Detroit's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
But they recover it. Drops in the layup for 2.
And every point they get now puts them one step closer to the W.
If they're not there already, Steve, just a tremendous all-around game of basketball they play.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Prince. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Well, what we saw here tonight is one team just had everything going for it, and the other did a huge margin of victory for the Nets.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, Steve, and in the end, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, Clark, and that's all part of the story.
That's right, Kevin. I mean, this was by no means a runaway that it might appear to have been. I mean, it was a scrappy performance all the way through.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Williams. He was extremely efficient offensively, getting looks, knocking down big shots all game long.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Well, Steve, Jarrett Jack, after a season with the Warriors that saw him come in 3rd in voting for 6th Man of the Year, struggling mightily in year 1 of his contract with the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah, I mean, all around, probably the worst season of his career. You look at the shooting efficiency below the league average for the first time ever for Jack. But sometimes when you make a move to a new team, the different surroundings, the different teammates, it doesn't work out as well as you'd hoped.
From deep, Williams. Brooklyn's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Jennings against Jack. And it's Brandon Jennings with the 3.
For 3.
And for Jack last season, his assist fell too. Traded away by the Cavs to free up cap space. He's excited about his new surroundings and looking to rebound from last season.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
And Jack with 2 years left on his deal, a team option for a 3rd. Now in his 30s, I expect him to bounce back. He's too good a player to continue to struggle like he did last season.
Well, I agree. Not only is he a good player, he's a quality guy too.
Brandon Jennings.
Jennings with the bucket. 32 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Penalty situation.
Jarrett Jack, a versatile combo guard, can guard 1s or 2s. He's 6'3", but very strong, so he's able to defend shooting guards pretty well.
You talk about Jarrett Jack's versatility. He can play on or off the ball.
Yeah, he's really rock solid. He gives you everything you want in a combo, starting or backup guard. He's a good spot-up shooter. When he has the ball in his hands, he can get in the lane. He creates for others. And I like his fearlessness as well.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, that's how you close out a game, Steve.
0-1 near Jennings as he lets it fly. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there. Pass to Toledovich.
Defensive foul.
And so they foul intentionally.
Too little, too late. They may as well just let the clock run and save their energy for another day.
Absolutely, Clark. You know sometimes the frustration can show in a game like this, and I think that's what we're seeing right here.
Here comes Brandon Jennings. Banked in off the glass.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan Player of the Game, Deron Williams.